Hey everybody, thanks for watching, tuning in, checking this video out. I hope your day was great. If it hasn't been, I hope it gets better from here. Make sure to keep those you care about close. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notifications. Won't be able to catch nor pass the daughter without all of you hitting that subscribe button. Also, if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, please feel free to leave one. Last time we were working on adding the logo to Streamlabs. I did work on the logo some more, and I probably spent about 5 hours total getting the logo to a place where I liked it. We'll briefly go over some things I did to get the logo where I liked it. I did update the spreadsheet here with our total cost right now of $2,541.25. So, one thing I did to get the logo, let me switch screens here. I used PowerPoint to work on the logo. So, I didn't really like the text that was on it, so I used PowerPoint to make it. So what I did is show you quick. We can insert, and then what I did was word art. So you can select different things you want here, the font, change it, tweak it. That's what I did. But the thing we're going to work on today is our background, or not our background, sorry, our banner for YouTube. So what I want to do is take some of this text that I've made. I separated into different things I think I might use. So once you get it the way you like it, you can just hit Control C, Control V. Oops, did it a couple of times. Get a new text box. Type what you want into a different box, and I'll show you why we're doing it in a different box instead of all of one here in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. So what I want is I want this text with a clear background saved as a PNG file. So what you can do in PowerPoint is once you get it the way you like it, you can select it and then right click on it and save as picture. And then we're going to save it in our YouTube folder over here. Yes. And then we're just going to name this something so we can tell what it is and find it later. And I'm just going to save each one of these as a PNG file. That way I can use it for other things. Where did it go? It's here somewhere. There it is. My naming probably isn't the best because I should have named this other one the Mister, so I knew what it was, but that's okay. Can always rename those later or whatnot. So I'm going to do the same thing. I did the same thing with the daughter text that I want. So I'm going to save all these too. Which I could have done this before, but I kind of wanted to show real quick what I had done to use PowerPoint to be able to make some text the way I wanted it, and then in turn save them as PNG files so that they have a clear background so that I can use them for other things. So that's what I did, and then I also save different portions of the logo so I can make changes as needed. So I have some different circles here that I was working on things with, and then the eagle. And I tried to save it each step I made, but some of the different logos, this is the one that we're using right now. That's what I've decided on. So anyway, it's kind of just a quick way you can change your fonts, edit them in PowerPoint, and then save them as a PNG file so that they have a clear background. So as far as the banner in YouTube, I haven't really done anything with that at all yet. I did a quick search on how to create banners for free in Google. Usually when I do a search, I try to be fairly specific what I'm looking for. I'll skip down past all the ads. Then I'll just control click on ones that I think look promising so that it opens them in new tabs here. And from there I'll usually start at the last one and just try things as we go. So I guess here we'll just click get started for free and see how that goes. I have an idea how I'd like the banner to be in my head, but we're not going to watch this. I guess well, we can start watching it and see how it goes.
Hey there, Johnny from Snapit here. I'm going to show you how to make some nice looking YouTube channel art from one of our templates. So to get started, I'm going to click on the YouTube channel art size. Now I can start from scratch, or in this case, pick a nice pre-made template. I can click on the template to select it, and now I can get right to it. I'm going to double click on the text to change it to my content. I can change the size or font if I'd like, but I'm going to leave it as is. I think this font has a cool effect. Now I can swap out the background image by simply going backgrounds, photos, and typing in my search term. I can click on the image to select it, reposition it, and then add some color overlay in the effects tab. I'm going to add just a touch of blur to increase the overall contrast of my design. Now I'm going to select this yellow rectangle and change its color to my brand color in the color picker on the left hand side. Now I can click and delete these yellow circles. Now I'm going to add a nice icon that matches my branding and logo. I'm going to navigate over to the graphics tab, and in the icons menu, I'm going to search plain. Here I can select an icon, resize it by clicking and dragging its corners, and find a good spot for it in my layout. And that's it. In about a minute, I made some really sharp looking channel art. Hope this helps, and thanks for watching.
Alright, that seems pretty straightforward. We're going to go ahead and see how it goes here. I'm going to bring this up and move it over here. It's on the other screen. So looks like it has YouTube thumbnails. I'm going to make notes about what these different ones have so that I can kind of decide which one I want to use. What we're kind of looking for is a YouTube banner. Here's one. So we'll hit this. Oh, we don't want to save that. Guess we're going to do the normal and browse through the templates and see if we see something that catches our eye. I kind of know what I want to do, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking through these. This one looks kind of cool. What I'll probably do is I'll make one just to try this out, and then we can always change it later. So it gives us a bunch of different background options. What I'm kind of thinking is just a fade is what I was wanting to do. So kind of darker on the ends, lighter in the middle. So let's look for one like that. Maybe been easier just to start with a blank one, but it'll be okay. Well, let's just go with this to get something started. You know what? We're going to go back and just start with a blank one. That's kind of what I'm looking at, so let's see. Let's check if we can change a gradient. Color. Oh, that flips it. I wonder if we can change it here. You wouldn't think it would be that hard. Okay, well, we're gonna go to one of the colors we had. Throw it in here. Oh, does it not let us type it in here? It looks like. Okay. One F474F. 1F474F. Didn't really seem to change it at all, did it? Am I missing it? Where can we change it? Background. Layers, grid, snap to grid. Well, I would like to be able to change. The fade more, like from one color to the other color. Doesn't look like we can specifically change each color it fades to. Okay, I don't really like that. Seems to have limited options there. I'm just going to make a note that it seems to have limited editing options. If it's in there, I'm not seeing it, which that very well could be it too, but I think on the background you should be able to put it on there what you want. And like, I don't think it'd be that hard just to like change the colors on it. Okay, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. I'm just trying each one out real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and try this one and see if it works better for us. Well, I guess I can go ahead and sign in with the Gmail account. Maybe. Or Google account rather, my bad. Okay, what do we want to use it for? I'm just going to go personal. Okay, channel art and thumbnails. So we're going to add this to our list of what it has. What's this one? visme.co. We have YouTube channel art and in YouTube thumbnails. Let's try. We're just going to go blank because I have an idea of what I want. So I just want to see how difficult is it to get on there what I want. Let's do theme colors and see if that helps us. Oh, of course, we want to do our own. It's going to cost us more. I'm going to add this. What's the basics? Well, I'm not too impressed with that. I mean, I can make my own pictures and stuff. I'm trying to do things in one spot. So let's go ahead and try this one. Photor.com. I'm trying to go through these kind of quickly because I want to find one and not take forever finding one that I want. Try it for free. You can cancel anytime. Okay, well I don't want that because I don't want to pay for something, so I'm not going to do a free trial because that inevitably ends up being something you have to pay for. So I'm going to do create.vista.com next. Go ahead and sign up so we can get a bunch of spam, because that's always great. Okay, I'm not saying we're necessarily going to get a bunch of spam, but it seems to be the way it goes. It has a YouTube thumbnail option. See if it has a YouTube banner in here, YouTube channel art. Okay. Select the template. Kind of just looking for the background to start with. If we can't get the background the way we want it, it's the end right there. For this video anyway. Okay. See if we can put the colors we want in here. See how that goes. Go back to what it is. I should have just copied that color down when I typed it the first time, so I didn't have to keep retyping it, but okay. Weird thing is that color seems to 1F474F. That color looks different here than it does other places. Well, I guess we're going to look at the brand kit. Upload our logo. Maybe you didn't like that logo very much, but oh, there it showed up. Kind of small, but that's alright. Okay, there's one. Let's get the other one thrown in here. There's the other. I'm not too concerned about these because I already have those pictures we saved earlier. But it does have the font that I have been using in here, so I'll go ahead and put it in for our brand kit. Might make things easier, might not have to, but if I want the text the same. Okay, back to editor. Okay, now can we do something with the background? don't see the ability to really fade the background. I mean, I could always create a photo to put up there for the background, which is fine, but I was kind of wanting to try to do it all in one thing. So I'm going to make a note that this does have a brand kit at least. That could help keep things more consistent. This is kind of just showing struggling, what we want to show, trying to find stuff that works and trying out different things, the time it takes. I'm just trying to fly through this. If I was doing this not on camera, I would spend more time on each one trying features, but just starting with the basic background and see if I can do what I want with it, because if I can't get the background I want, then it's not really going to work. I can, of course, make one, upload it looks like, and do all that. So let's try picmaker.com. We have the thumbnail, and we have the channel art. So let's see where this gets us. Again, I can upload one here, but it doesn't really look like I can make one in here like I'm really wanting to do. Knocking these out. Let's try Adobe Express. Hey, look, we got spam already coming in, so that's wonderful. Okay. That's solid. We're not really, well, it looks like solid fade, but want two totally different color fades. Let's try this one. See if we can edit the colors on here. Colors would probably be a good place to go. Well, it has brand options. Okay. Change colors. Not the color we already had in there. Somewhere else? No. That would have been weird. It's close. Maybe I just typed it in wrong somewhere else. One F4 7 4F. Okay. Well, We got a couple in there anyway. Yeah, that's what I want. I want this to be... So this looks like our most promising one so far. We're actually getting somewhere, which is good. Keep having to relook up these colors though. Kind of annoying, but that's my bad. Kind of curious because that doesn't look like the right size for a YouTube banner, does it? Delete this. But it looked promising, but it's aggravating. Let's go back to our search results and see if we can get to where we wanted to be. Okay. Create your YouTube banner now. See, these aren't YouTube banner size. Okay, I do like some of the features of this. This is one we're gonna put to look into more. Not sure about the YouTube banner specifically. Even though it says that, it doesn't really seem to be what I'm looking for. That's not the right size. Possibility. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. This shows some of the process I usually go to looking for tools, things that are going to work, things that aren't going to cost money. Like a lot of time spent. This looks like Discord. Gonna make a note of that. Time that's spent researching stuff, trying to figure out what you're going to do, what you're going to use. It's a bunch of trial and error and a lot of time spent doing it. So it looks like this is the first one I looked at. I already had started an account for it. So let's see what they have here. And it might be easier to YouTube channel art. Can't type still. This is canva.com. Okay, this kind of has a fade I want. That's the right dimensions. That's why I was saying the other ones looked wrong, because the size of them did not look correct. So we're going to customize this one and see if we can do what we're wanting to do here. I'm getting rid of this stuff. I don't want it. I have my own idea. Start with the background. That's what we're trying to do. Get the background the way we want it. Okay. Document colors, photo colors. You can do the brand kit. Now for the background, these colors are pretty close. I probably didn't want to do that. I can hit Control Z and go back, it looks. Okay, templates, elements, background. Oh. Okay, let's go with what we had here. Can I change the colors? The two colors. How do I change the two colors I'm using is what I'm trying to figure out here. Don't think it should be that difficult. You have to change all of these? Can we flip this? Okay. If I could figure out horizontal from vertical. So this is kind of where I want to start. I don't want the whole. Okay, apparently I can't. Apparently I can't just change the colors on that. If I can, apparently I can't figure out. What if I change these here? A bunch of trial stuff again. Can't ever get away from it, can you? Upgrade to add palettes. It's only pretty difficult to find something that's free, it appears, that's going to do what we want it to do, which is not too surprising. I mean, when we want something really specific, we're probably going to take multiple tools, it looks like, to accomplish that. Because I would like to take this and just change the colors in it, but I'm going to have to upgrade to do that in here. So it may be back to Adobe. It looked like we were having the closest scene of success with that. Adobe Express, that is. But it didn't really have YouTube channel art specifically, it didn't look like. Anyway, obviously we need to do some more work on finding what we're even going to do to make our banner for YouTube. Just spent, looks like About 45 minutes. Well, I guess we did some PowerPoint stuff before that, but we checked out several different things that are supposed to be able to help us to make the YouTube banner art, and we didn't find anything that did exactly what I wanted to do. I was being pretty specific, just trying to change the background. Again, that's part of it all. The unedited, the time it takes, trying to find something that's going to work to do what you want it to do. That's part of starting out, and we obviously have some more work to do. So, off camera, I'm probably going to investigate these some more. I'll, of course, keep track of time so you know how long it takes, but no one wants to watch me just sitting here trying to figure things out, fumbling through stuff. When I do get to a point that I have found something that's going to work for me, I will share that with you. What I found, what I did, and go into more detail then. But just trying to find something, I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time doing that on camera. You can see some of the process that I'm going through trying to find stuff and the difficulties with that. So if you like this content, please subscribe. Click on the bell so you get notifications. I'm not going to be able to catch nor pass the daughter if I don't get you people to subscribe. I appreciate your time. And until the next one, make sure to keep those you care about close.